Hey guys, I thought that the perfect show to talk about would be Jane the Virgin because last week I marathoned all of the episodes. I'm going to tell you why I think Jane the Virgin is so good. I'm just going to start off with this because it's kind of a smaller thing, but still meant a lot to me. Rafael's having a conversation with his sister. So Louisa was like, alright, Raph, I have to go. I have to get home to Allison. And then Raph was like, how are you guys doing? And Louisa was like, oh, you know, like, she's the best. Da, 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 da. I love her. What was so awesome about that, to me, what was so awesome was that is just, like, the subtle reveal that, yes, she is gay. It wasn't this big conversation. If there's a character that has a different sexuality than what is expected, it becomes what their character is about. And let me tell you, Louisa has so many other things going on. She is more than lesbian. She's a doctor, a bad doctor, in my opinion. She's a sister, a bad sister sometimes, in my opinion. Another subtle thing that I loved was when Jane went to visit Rogelio on set, and she had Mateo with her, and Mateo is designated male at birth. Rogelio is like, oh, look, I got a chair for him. And it was a pink chair. To me, it was a huge deal because it was saying, like, so what if Mateo has a fucking pink chair? It's a chair. He can sit in a pink chair. He doesn't have to sit in a goddamn blue chair. I'm ending that point because I'm just going to start ranting about gender in a moment. So you have Alba and they have Zoe. And it's kind of like, in other shows, it would just be that. It would just be the super religious, super pure woman, and then the super flirty, super promiscuous woman. But in Jane the Virgin, it's not like that at all. In Jane the Virgin, it makes those would-be static characters into dynamic characters. And one of the ways that we see this is she talks to her mom and she's like, listen, Mom, like, would you have had me at 16 years old if Abuela didn't make you? We find out later that this super religious, super pure grandma actually suggested to Zoe to get an abortion, and Zoe was the one that decided to go through with the pregnancy. They're actually complicated characters. Now, the most important reason why I love this show is the reason why I thought I was going to hate it. The title is Jane the Virgin. When you start to watch the show, you realize that Jane isn't just a virgin. She's not defined by her virginity. She's a teacher, she's a writer, she's a daughter, she's a friend, a mother. She's funny, she's emotional, she's all of these things. She's independent, but she's also not afraid to get help. Her being a virgin isn't the most important thing about her, so she doesn't care if people think that she's not a virgin because that's not what's important about her. And it is, and the fact that she is a decision that she's made and is vital to her as a person. But Jane is not defined by her sex life. That is why I love Jane the Virgin. I loved the show. I'm so excited for when it returns because it is worth the watch. It is such a good show. It's so important, and it talks about all these important issues, but it's also funny. It's hilarious. The show is hilarious, and it's clever, and the narrator is awesome. They have like a narrator throughout the show. He's basically Jane's hype man. The narrator is like another like really fresh, original thing about the show. Along with watching Jane the Virgin, you should go watch all my other videos probably. Might as well at this point. And you should subscribe. And you should like this video.
Oh yeah.
Bye guys. Bye. Bye guys. I would come home at night and I would crawl into bed and I'd be like, hee hee. Jane the Virgin time.